Welcome back. Sethbling here. So today I'm going to be doing yet another installation of the Super Mario World Jailbreak onto a Super Mario World cartridge for Super Nintendo. This time is a little bit special though. Well, they're all special. But this time is a little bit different because I'm going to be using this new route that I came up with, which which only uses a single controller. So no multi-taps, no Game Genie, no special hardware. If you have a console, a controller, and a copy of Super Mario World for US version, you'll be able to do this. And there's like no difficult execution required, except for maybe you could consider the power-up incrementation, which you have to do twice. But it's still not that hard, and I think most people can learn that. But otherwise, there's like no real like timing involved. It's pretty easy. No love for PAL. Well, I don't have a PAL console or a PAL cartridge, so it'd be pretty hard for me to show that stuff off. So, I don't know. I think I did see somebody modified the Jailbreak to work on PAL. But he didn't modify the installer. It was on... So there's r/SNW Jailbreak, which I should actually advertise more than I have been. There's a subreddit dedicated to... And there's like only like 15... Or it's like 20 subscribers or something to this subreddit. But r/SMW Jailbreak. This guy posted that he made it work on PAL. So it does work on PAL. Probably can also work on the Japanese version. In fact, it might just... I haven't even tested, but maybe I should try testing that to see if I can just upload it and see if it works, but... I'm not sure. Anyway, so... I haven't tested this single controller route yet. I don't know for sure that it works. Yeah, it's the same route as the first try for the Virtual Console, that's right. So, a lot of it will be pretty similar to that. But, I guess all the aces that I'm going to be doing will look different. Thanks, Chase Walters 42. I love you too. This is a good sandwich. The Jailbreak probably won't work as is with the SNES Mini, but there's probably a way to make it work. My shirt is too tight. My shirt's fine. Plenty of room. It's fine. Yeah, I actually, in the armpits it's tight? I don't think so. Anyway. I would actually like to get a copy of the SNES Mini and just try and install a hex editor on it. Thanks, Harmful Jerky. I have considered trying to do a video. I'm still not sure how I would do it exactly. But I have considered trying to do a video where I show, like, how you might theoretically discover an entire credits warp. So I would show it for, like, how did I discover the Wii U VC credits warp, basically. And you go from, like, I could show kind of, like, starting from, like, okay, well, we notice we have this weird thing, to how, like, what can you do with this weird thing, this, like, crash or whatever, to make it not crash and do interesting stuff, to, like, okay, well, now we've got it not crashing, like, how do we manipulate it so it actually starts running code from wherever. It would be a pretty long video, and it would take me a long time to edit together, and I don't like editing, and that's probably one of the reasons I haven't done it yet, or maybe we'll not do it, but... Why does Wii U require different credits warp? Is it some specific emulation inaccuracy? Yeah, there's actually a couple different emulation inaccuracies that cause it. I think the video, the thing is, I think the video would be really informational for a lot of people, and even though most people, like, I wouldn't be able to dumb it down so that most people would understand it and be able to, like, replicate it, but it would at least give you some insight into, like, the ways in which it's not magic, like, the ways in which we have techniques available to figure out what's going on. Involves, like, using trace loggers to see what the processor is doing, and, like, looking at the source code to see how, like, certain memory values are filled out, and looking at memory maps that other people have written. Like, there's a lot of tools available to figuring out this stuff, and I use all of them. And unless you know what those tools are, it just seems like magic. But it's not magic. Okay, so I actually need to turn off the console. So the first thing I need to do is to clear out the SRAM on this cartridge. Actually, let me pick out a cartridge that I want to use. Let me see. So this is Jailbreak 1. Sure, I think this one's fine, actually. I mean, I can always just, like, redo it. So I have my cartridges kind of labeled to some extent. Let's see. Just so that I can keep track of which one. I use them for different purposes, but it doesn't really matter which one I use because I can always just re-upload SRAM. So to clear out SRAM, like, it's pretty hard to actually clear out SRAM. Hold on, I have to plug in the controller. It's pretty hard to actually clear out SRAM because most of it is never used by the game or never touched by the game. Or not most, but a little bit more than half is never touched by the game. And so to do it, you either have to do an arbitrary code execution that clears out SRAM. SRAM being the save file storage that's on the cartridge. Or you can use a device like this, which lets you... So like this device, I could just use it directly to upload the jailbreak. And I use it all the time for that. But to show how this stuff works, I actually want to clear out SRAM just so that it's like completely empty, so that when I do the installation, it's from a cleared state. No game in D... Yeah. I actually kind of wonder if DRAM's name, DRAM55's name, comes from DRAM. DRAM stands for Dynamic RAM. It's the type of RAM that we use in computers to run things. The Super Nintendo also has DRAM, but it's like some special kind of DRAM that's called WRAM. Is the sound synchronized? I know I was having problems with that with the Wii U. Does the SNES SRAM require a battery in the cartridge? Yes. That's how it saves stuff. There's a watch battery. And I don't even understand how it lasts so long, but it's like, this is the original battery. I've never actually seen a Super Mario World cartridge run out of battery. Anyway, so we have 3 empty save files now. I'm just gonna like double the effort because the the first step in the procedure is delete save file C, but I'm gonna delete all 3 save files and get started. I'm gonna have to like refresh myself on what I'm doing as I do this, but so the first step is just like beat the first 2 levels. That's pretty straightforward. And I'm gonna make a video about this too, assuming it works. The first step is just beat the first 2 levels. Getting Yoshi and the midway point. Cool. Oh, get out. The fireball destroyed my shell as I... Whatever. This is not a good speedrun. Luckily it's not a speedrun, so... Hopefully my computer works better today. Well, it's already seeming to work fine. So. Actually, I'm going to turn down the sound a little bit. The in-game sound. Well, I thought the green shell was going to kill the charge and chuck, but the green shell just turned into a coin. Ah. Oh man, it feels so much better to play this on console than it did to play it on Wii U. I can actually like trust my controller. Anyway, so okay, so I've got firepower, I've got Yoshi. Next I need to do power-up incrementation twice. So this is a glitch you've probably seen me do before if you've followed me for very long. But normally Mario's power-up state is 0 for small, 1 for big, 2 for cape, or 3 for fire. I'm going to try and move it past 3 to 4, and then to 5. And that's going to help me glitch out the game later. There you go. Okay. See, I got it like first try on. It took me so many tries to get power-up incrementation yesterday on Wii U. The timing is so much easier on console just because there's so much less input latency. Come on. I'm doing it too early because I'm used to the Wii U, actually. There we go. So yeah, way better than I was doing on the Wii U. It's like kind of amazing how much a little bit of input latency affects that sort of thing. Oh, okay. Okay, now I need to get off Yoshi and move on to the next step. So, okay, we did this stuff, deleted all 3 save files, beat these, performed power incrementation twice, and ditched Yoshi. Huh, that's weird. This should have a link. Anyway. Alright, so the first ace. So this ace puts just a value in a memory address, so there's no like visual confirmation this is any good. Anyway, run to the right, kill the charge and chuck, which is actually optional, and then 3 moles after that. But I don't want to kill anything except I can kill this guy on the way out, but I shouldn't kill anything else on the way out. Well, I can kill the chuck if I want, which I'm not going to, and then there's 3 moles here. So you've probably seen me do this a lot if you were here on Thursday. Killing these guys. Then run back left, kill the green Koopa, take his shell, and bring it over. Alright. So we bring it over here. I have these pixels memorized pretty well, because I did this a lot on the Wii U. Man, it's so much easier to... Okay, and then I run to the left, or run to the right, scroll the shell, grab the shell and bring it over here. And then turn around, kick the shell up. I need to stomp the shell now. Get on Yoshi. Let's scroll down in my directions because I have gotten ahead of myself. So this is what I just did. Okay, so now I need to spit a bunch of shells out. So the shells I'm going to spit out here will end up being run as code. So I'm going to pause after I get in position for each one and verify that it's correct. But this one's good. So I spit it out. I don't want to stomp this guy. It's important that you don't kill any of these guys ahead of time. And then next one is... Hold on, let me see. I just got a donation. Thank you, C. Cohen, for $10. Hey Seth, I love watching these streams. I love editing, and I actually find it fun. If you would like, I could edit for you with some basic instruction on what you want. And I use Premiere. P.S. The name is pronounced Shy. Okay. Maybe I'll talk with you about that later. I don't really want to think about that right now. But thanks for the offer. We'll see. Okay, so I grab this, and it's like, where am I going? 1 pixel to the left of where I'm standing, I believe. Between 3 and 4. So I use these like bumps on the hill to kind of determine where I'm supposed to go. Yeah, it should be right here. Okay. I'm going to scroll down on my dock. So we're on the 85 spits. So I grab this shell and come over somewhere over here-ish. So it's right... Nope. It's right here. And then F0, which is on the right side of the third bump up here. Should be right here. Yeah. Then it's 268 spits. This is the value that the shell like takes when you spit out the shell, like 68, and it's a hexadecimal value. You pre-order the SNES Mini. Can you pre-order the SNES Mini? I should pre-order it if that's a thing. I didn't know that was. I didn't know they were taking pre-orders already. Yeah, I should probably pre-order that. Anyway, then put this right here and spit it out. Welcome back, Mosh Crow, I guess. Welcome back, Mosh Crow here. Thanks for stepping up to Twitch Prime. You are the first new subscriber today. Alright, so I've done all the spits. So then you press A to jump off of Yoshi. And there's a single Koopa here. You grab his shell. Bring it all the way over here. You need to stand on this pixel and kick the shell up. Or you can kick it to the left anyway. Next, I'm just going to get on Yoshi. Go all the way back past the chuck. It's okay to eat berries and stuff like that. And I don't want to get the midway. Actually, it's okay to get the midway, but I'm not going to do it. And then the chuck needs to stand right, I believe it's right here. One thing I will say is the Wii U has crisper pixels than what I've got. It's a little bit harder to tell if I'm standing on the right pixel. Anyway, this is the right spot. So you stand here and you jump off of him, and then you go over to this block. The middle one is the Yoshi block. You screen scroll right, hit the block. Don't let the eggs like spawn the one up on screen, because it has egg fragments that'll basically break the route if you do. All right, and the screen scroll is not good actually. I think it's going to crash the game right now. Crap. I'm going to try anyway. No, I'm pretty sure it's going to crash the game. I'm just going to press start select and do this again. So I can tell the screen scroll isn't good, because if you look on the very right hand side... Oh, by the way, this is a little... This could be bigger, huh? Let me crop this in just a little bit. If you look on the very right hand side, there's like too many pixels showing, I think. And I just happened to know this because I did this a bunch yesterday. But the screen scroll can be wrong sometimes because of... Should I just YOLO it? I think I'm gonna start select and just do this again, because I'm like, actually I'm not sure. No, I am sure. This is wrong. Yeah, this is not gonna work. So yeah, I need to start select and just do it again. It's like a pretty rare thing that happens, so I got kind of unlucky. But basically, what happened is usually when Mario goes up against the ledge, he just like moves 1 pixel at a time, or less than 1 pixel per frame, no more than 1 pixel per frame. And when he does that, you get the screen scroll correct when he lands up against that ledge. But if he's moving 2 pixels in a frame, it'll stop him from moving those 2 pixels, but it'll still move the screen scroll 2 pixels. So Mario only moves 1 pixel, but you still get the screen scroll farther than you want it. And so that's what happened there. And I'm like almost 100% certain that was going to crash the game if I tried to do that. So I'll just have to do it all again, this stuff all again. It shouldn't take that long, so it's not a big deal. So that there, that there. Oops. Okay. It's okay to eat berries and stuff here, so. Alright, I need to scroll back up to look through the instructions again. So this is between 3 and 4, but a little bit more towards 4 than 3. Should be that pixel. Yeah, this looks good. Why is the screen scroll important? It's because Yoshi needs to be in a certain spot on, like, Yoshi needs to be on a certain spot on the screen. We're like executing code from graphics memory that's like trying to draw things to different parts of the screen. This is between, or it's on the right half of 3. And so the specific like X coordinate of Yoshi on screen matters a lot, and he was not at the right X coordinate. Okay, actually I can just do these here. I don't need to look at the notes. Up the game sound, please. I always. All right, I'll up it just a little bit. Okay, it's a little bit higher now. No, it's not. It's not for copyright reasons. I just didn't want it to overpower my voice, because sometimes I talk kind of quiet. Alright, so that didn't take that long to just redo it, and I was pretty sure it was going to crash the game, so. So here we go. Screen scroll right. So that's why it's important to like not have Mario moving too fast when he hits the ledge. Because if he's moving 2 pixels in a single frame, you can get the screen scroll to be wrong. Alright, that's correct. So now I have the game paused. I'm pressing L down, Y and B, and I'm going to press start to unpause the game and then hold select. Press and hold select. Alright, so that probably worked. Then I get back on Yoshi. Let's go, let's follow along with the instructions. So the next instruction is get back on Yoshi, go to the midway point, get it, and then get the screen to a certain scroll and then start select. Oh yeah, Yoshi has to be in a certain, or Mario and Yoshi need to be in a certain spot too. So here I'm just gonna do, this to make sure the screen scroll is absolutely correct in case the 2 pixel thing happened again. And then need to be standing right here and I start select. Will this work on emulator? Yeah, it should, if you're using a good emulator. Even if you're using kind of a bad emulator. I guess the exception is Wii U Virtual Console, which is an emulator, and it doesn't work on that. But, So I need to go over here and grab the P-switch. I also had to like, I had to eat that mole and then move back to the left to kind of unload him. Anyway. So I can kill this guy now. Actually, I don't need any of the shells here. I believe I have to stand right here. Let's make sure I did this right. So I get off Yoshi, I stand right there, which I am doing right now, and I kick the shell up. So now I can get back on Yoshi, kill all those guys. I have to eat an extra Koopa from the ledge. Oops. Just because there's more Koopas than I want or need right now. Okay, and then I grab this, and I have to go all the way over here to, I believe, this spot right here, but let's take a look. Yeah. Then, I believe it is 1 pixel to the left from here. It should be right here. Looks good. I don't know if it works on the 3DS. I've only tested it on Wii U VC, and this specific route did not work. All right. So then you actually don't have to dismount Yoshi here. I was testing it. So let me just pause. So you go under Yoshi block. Looks perfect. You can dismount Yoshi or not. So I need to screen scroll all the way left, hit the Yoshi block to spawn the 1-up, and then run right, and then walk right, letting the 1-up chase me until I'm up against the ledge, and then I can let the 1-up hit me. So I screen scroll all the way left first. And so the screen scroll left is to make the 1-up spawn into a certain position. But as I'm hitting the ledge, I want to make sure I'm moving as slow as possible, just so that the screen scroll gets set correctly. I can actually screen scroll left and right to make sure. So I'm going to do that. I can do that, and then bam. All right. So that was the thing that didn't work on Wii U VC. So I was actually kind of nervous because I thought, well, what if I got this all wrong? But this is the thing that kept crashing on the Wii U Virtual Console. But it works on actual console, so that's lucky for us. I'm now power up state 15. So I'm going to start. The next thing is getting infinite time. So I'm starting select while riding Yoshi. Re-enter Y2 at the midway. I'm going to get the P switch and put it here. So just like a bunch of running around. But yeah, once again, I need to make sure that mole, like I eat the mole just past the pit. You don't have to even worry about eating this mole, but this mole, you have to kill this guy, kill this mole, run back left across the pit, and then jump right again. And that's to reload this mole, just so it spawns in a certain sprite slot. Okay. So long, Chuck. And I'm gonna spit out the P-switch just to make sure I don't swallow it. And then bait this Chuck out, and I'm gonna kill these guys along the way. I'm gonna spit out the P-switch again, just for good measure. Okay, and so now I'm gonna grab this. So you basically line up the P-switch with the edge of this and just kick it up. So that's really easy to line up, just because it's so it's like very visually apparent if the right edge of the P-switch is lined up with the hill. So that's why I picked that spot. There's really, you could do this any part you want, but you do have to later position yourself relative to the P-switch pixel perfect, so that makes it just easy to do one half of that positioning. All right, so then I eat the rightmost Koopa, this guy. Just get rid of him, and then I come back here, and I need to stand right here. And I will eat this berry, that's fine. Okay, then... So this ace that I'm doing, ace of course stands for arbitrary code execution. I think I'm in the right spot. It's a little hard to tell. Yeah, no, I'm in the right spot. This ace that I'm doing will give me infinite time on the timer. It's gonna glitch out the hundreds digit of the timer to make it always this like glitched out tile. but it'll make it permanently, like, there will never, ever, ever, even if you let the console sit around forever, it would never run out of time. So anyway. So this is the spot I need to be in here, so I'm going to spit this shell. EF is way over there, huh? I think it is right here. Yeah. Two eight. Is over here. Eight zero is, I believe, right here. Looks good. And 7F, which should be right here. Let's double check and scroll the thing down. So 7F right here. Looks good. And then 6-0 is the last shell spit. Then you don't have to do the thing where you like kick the shell up at the left edge of the level. So here's 6-0. I've done this one a billion times because it's basically always the last thing you need to do. So let's see. Yoshi's nose comes close to the edge of the thing. I think it's right here. Stand this pistol facing left. So we stand right here. So then we scroll right, then left, and we're standing in the middle of the screen. Then you press select and let the mushroom touch you. There we go. The timer is now glitched out. So now we're gonna set up one last ace, but we're gonna use that ace multiple times by collecting the mushroom. By the way, if I just press select again, it's gonna rerun that code that I just wrote. So this is the basis on which we write a bunch of bytes later on. This just writes a single value into a single place in RAM every time I do it. But later on, with the next ace, I'm going to have it so it's writing a value determined by Yoshi's position to an address determined by the P-switch position. And so each time I collect the mushroom, it's going to write a different value into RAM. So normally if I collected this mushroom and I didn't set things up carefully, it would just crash the game, by the way. Anyway, I now have infinite time on the clock. When it ticks down past 0, it'll just go back up to 99. All right, so we start select. We re-enter at the midway points. I'm gonna do the same thing again. Go kill this mole. Run back left across the pit. Run back right. It's kind of a weird step, but it's actually really important. Okay, grab this. Okay, so I need to look at the instructions again, but so where do, whoa, hold on. Just want to make sure I don't step on that. So, oh, whoops. Oh, right, I have infinite time, so it doesn't even matter if it's paused. So I need to go to where the berry is. So this is the berry that you can see in this picture. So I'm gonna just stomp these guys. Eat this. So right here is about where I want to be standing with the P-switch. I think it's a little bit farther. Let's see. So it's this pixel. Yep. So I kick the P-switch upwards here and continue towards the beginning of the level. Again, I'm going to eat. There's an extra Koopa that I need to eat. Now I need to go to the beginning of the level. Let me see, I'm not sure where this is supposed to go. This is a little bit different of a spot. Welcome back, Iron Iritis here. Thank you for subbing with Twitch Prime. I know you've donated before. I recognize your name. But thank you for subbing. Appreciate that. I guess it's your first time subbing. I do like to mention this once per stream. because I usually end up benefiting from it. But if you didn't know, Twitch Prime is something that comes for free if you have Amazon Prime. So if you have Amazon Prime, you can just sign up for Twitch Prime for free. And it lets you subscribe to one streamer per month. The streamer gets the money. It doesn't cost you anything. So it's like a free way to give money to somebody. So thanks, Iritis. And welcome back, Random Mutation here. Thank you for subbing with Twitch Prime. So if you're not using it, you're just kind of like losing out on value for your favorite streamer, whoever that may be. Welcome back, Person 1080p here. It looks like it did work. Welcome back, Calling Cargo here. Thank you guys for subbing with Twitch Prime. There's a little bit of a sub train going, and I love it. I am a sellout. I have my... like, when you sub, you get a golden $sign next to your name, so I don't know what you were... I don't know. Welcome back, I'm an S here. Thanks for subbing with Twitch Prime. I recognize your name too. And welcome back, Greg Olai here. Thank you for subbing with Twitch Prime. Welcome back, No MFG here. Thank you for subbing with Twitch Prime. Welcome back. Welcome back, Fien X Jocks here. Thanks for subbing with Twitch Prime. Sorry, I butchered how your name is supposed to be spelled. Yeah, Amazon Prime isn't free, but a lot of people already have Amazon Prime, so that's why. So if you have it already, then you just have it for free. And some people just don't know that that's a thing, so it's like it's pretty sweet. It gives like support to one streamer. And anyway, all right, okay, where do I need to spit this out? let's get back to work. I need to be going farther to the left. Welcome back, Nivi Daskarl, or it's probably Nivi Dask RL here. Thank you for subbing. Oh, no, wait. Nivi Disgirl. Which doesn't make... Anyway, thank you for subbing with Twitch Prime. Welcome back, Timber's Army here. Thank you for subbing with Twitch Prime as well. Alright, I need to move over a little bit more. It's right here. This is the spot. Welcome back, Carly Titos here. Thank you for subbing with Twitch Prime. Okay. I really appreciate the sub training, guys. I really do. It's very nice. Is this the right spot? Welcome back, Berg Viking 2012 here, and welcome back, Jameis3 here. Thank you guys for subbing with Twitch Prime. Also, welcome back, Pseudo Chameleon here. Thank you for subbing with Twitch Prime. Welcome back, Lucanator99 here. Thank you for subbing with Twitch Prime. Welcome back, IDEO here. Thank you for subbing with Twitch Prime. What's Seth doing today? Seth is reading out names of people who are subbing with Twitch Prime today. Welcome back, Not Kyle here. Thank you for subbing with Twitch Prime. Alright, are we good? Can I spit out this shell now? Yoshi just wants to spit out this shell. Did I miss anybody? I don't think I did. I think I got everybody so far. Luckily, I can just pause anytime and just do this. So, okay, anyway. Welcome back, 65 Diamond here. Thanks for subbing with Twitch Prime. I'm gonna spit out this shell. And keep going a little bit. Hopefully I can get... Nope, okay. Welcome back... Wait, no, I already said that one. There's just a sound. I guess one of the sounds was delayed. I mean, there's only 1,139 viewers. Like, eventually we'll run out. Welcome back, NDY Mario here. Andy Mario, maybe? Thank you for subbing with Twitch Prime. Thanks, everybody. This is an awesome sub train. I really feel the love, and I really appreciate the support. I've been... it's kind of actually interesting how much more revenue, like... A lot of my revenue used to come from donations, and nowadays a lot of it comes from Twitch Prime when I stream. So it definitely motivates me. Like, I've streamed the last 3 days in a row, and it definitely motivates me to keep doing it because, like, you know, money's pretty sweet, I guess. But, like, obviously I have stuff I want to do too. So, but it just like gets me in the mood, you know. Cash gets me in the mood. Thank you guys anyway. I'm gonna keep going here. It's the third bump. I want Yoshi, like left end of Yoshi's leg, kind of like on that pixel. It's yeah, it's right here. That's pretty cool. I do have more subscribers now than I've ever had before, by the way, which is pretty cool. And a lot of them will, you know, let the subscription lapse at the end of the month because a lot of them are Twitch Prime subscribers that, you know, will forget about it and stuff. But it's still kind of cool. I've been a bit more consistent lately, streaming. Okay, this is the spot for this. Sell out bling, that's right. Okay, so then EC, so this is 3, but like left aligned. Okay, that's pretty easy. So it should be right here, I believe. I believe that is right. Okay. Welcome back, William R96 here. Thank you for subbing to Twitch Prime. All right, we've got a 97. This is like way over here. Maybe it's a little bit left. I think it's this pixel. That looks right. Okay. Yeah, there's only one Twitch Prime account per Amazon Prime account, I'm pretty sure. Okay, then this goes... Wait, why are there 2? Did I miss one? I don't think I missed one. But there's still... Let's see, sprite slot 9. I'm a little bit worried that I missed one. I hope somebody's been paying attention. I mean, this is the right pixel. Let me see real quick. Oh, there's only... Wait, hold on. Because there should be only one guy left, I think. Let me do some math real quick. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thanks for the 100 bits, New Flux. You don't have a multi-tap, so this is useful. Well, I hope so. That's why I did it. Yeah, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So sprite slots 0 through 6. Then 7 and 8 are Yoshi and the P-switch. I missed one, I'm pretty sure. You guys made me miss one. Welcome back, Starving Mud here. Thank you for subbing with Twitch Prime. Getting on that sub train hype. Welcome back. Chiron Alex Taylor here. Thank you for subbing with Twitch Prime. You think I missed... Wait, EC and EB. Let me see. But there's no EB. What? Shouldn't there be an EB? Maybe I did miss one. No, I remember doing both of those, though. I missed F5. Okay, maybe I did. Anyway, I need to redo this. I'm pretty sure that I messed something up. Because there should only be one Koopa left at the end. So, yeah, alright, you guys won. I got distracted and I messed something up. Way to go. Welcome back, our man 629 here. Thank you for setting up Twitch Prime. I almost missed that one actually because I got distracted. Okay. Alright, and so I need to spit this out around here. Let's actually... I don't need to pause, right? I have infinite time now. I only need to pause when I have something in Yoshi's mouth. Okay, so this needs to go 1 pixel to the right. This goes here. Okay. Yeah, you guys, you did it. You distracted me. Hey, I'm not complaining. Alright, so here, this one, it's A5. So this one's a little bit different than the other ones I've been doing. So it's right here, I believe. Let's confirm. Everything looks right. Yeah. So A5, EB, which is on the, I believe it is right, overshot. I think it's right here. EB. It's the third bump, and it looks like that. Yes, this looks right. How did I get infinite time? I did an arbitrary code execution to put a certain value Let me make sure. I did an arbitrary code execution to put a certain value somewhere that writes a value. Basically, it'll make it write a value to the timer hundreds digit every frame, and so that value just always stays where it is, and it'll never make the time run out. Okay, so this is here. Yeah. Okay. So now I'm on to EC. Which is the left hand. It's like there, I think. Yep, looks good. Alright, so that was EC, so now I'm on to 97, which is near the bush. Let's see. I am 1 pixel too far to the right here. That looks right. Okay. And then F5, which is I think the one I missed before. Which is between 2 and 3, aligned to the right. Yeah, it's here. I just want to double check these so I don't crash the game. And then, now I have the right number of shells left. So this is 60. Okay. So now I have to actually start doing, so I'm going to start doing something which is basically a, which is, I'm going to write the coin display like I have done in previous times. So let's see. So I'm supposed to stand on this pixel facing right with Yoshi, which I am. I dismount, and then I stand. I don't need to pause anymore because at this point there's gonna be no enemies. There's nothing. Oh, I'm standing in the wrong spot. Hold on. Where am I supposed? Oh, it's supposed to be like over here. So now you use R and then L to basically what this does is this will align the screen scroll to where Mario is standing, and it depends if you're facing left or right. So he has to be facing left here, but you align it correctly. And then I press select to let the mushroom fall into me. I don't think I needed to glitch any berries, right? With this one. Yeah, it shouldn't matter. So hopefully this doesn't crash. It didn't crash. Alright. Okay. So now we're gonna keep moving around Yoshi, the P-switch, and Mario and doing this over and over again. So that was like a 7F, I think. Wait, no. Wait, what was that? I'm trying to figure out what 8-1 is being used for. Oh, because it's not the... F3. Oh, right. No, I know what I'm doing now. Welcome back, Stinky Brown Apple here. Thank you for subbing with Twitch Prime for 2 months in a row now. Or, I don't know about in a row, but anyway, 2 months. Okay, I was just trying to remember what I'm doing, but this looks correct. Okay. So I wrote one value somewhere in RAM, now I'm going to write another value somewhere in RAM, which is just 1 pixel over. It should be right here, I believe. Yeah, this looks good. And I'm moving this, it's like I'm moving this over 1 as well. I think if I just like move into it like that, or you can walk into it actually, and then anyway, this is actually the right spot. Like the moment you pick up this P-switch, it's in the right spot. So in this one, you don't actually have to do what I was saying and do the scroll left and right, as long as you don't overshoot this pixel as you're walking to the left, because the camera scroll will be correct if you do it this way. So just let me double check. This is good. It looks good. I'm gonna press select. Okay, didn't crash. Welcome back, Chrissy98 here. Thanks for subbing with Twitch Prime. Alright, F2, E9. Great. So let's go way over here. This is kind of in the middle of the bush. It's on this pixel, I believe. Just like double check this. Looks good. Okay. Then E9. So this needs to come over a little bit. Is it right here? Yeah, this looks right. Okay, yeah. And then you walk to the left, like you just don't have a cleft. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. Okay. Am I standing in the right spot? I believe I am. I'm gonna press select. So I don't get any visual feedback for these first few. Until I'm done with all of these pictures, I won't know for sure whether I've done them all right. I'm gonna actually highlight the one that I'm on in the dock as well, just so I don't lose track. Welcome back, Kirby12 here. Thank you for subbing with Twitch Prime. So many Twitch Prime subs today. I really appreciate it, guys. Alright, so I get to bring this guy back over here. I think I'm a pixel too far, yeah. Looks good. I need to actually bring the P-switch behind Yoshi. That's interesting. And I believe this is the spot I want to be. Yep. It's just worth taking the time on this because I've already done a bunch of work, and if I mess up now, it'd just be a pretty big shame. And one more pixel over, so it should be right here. Well, I just realized there's like a blinking pixel on Mario. Or two, maybe? Three? I don't know. Maybe I don't know if that's just my screen, or if it's the capture card, or what. Anyway, let me make sure I'm in the right spot. This looks right though. Yeah. Okay. Press select. You can actually jump here too when you do that, but okay. So now we're on this one. It's only like there's a few more of these, I guess. But once I get this part done, I'll have a coin display up, and it'll be a bit easier. Okay, so this one is like, I believe it's right here. Yeah. And then I grab the P-switch, come back over here. And it is this spot right here. Then I walk back over here. One more pixel. I think it's right here. So yeah, as long as you don't move left or right, you can jump here, and that's fine. Oh, it's just my screen. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think it is. I think you're right. Okay. So I need to go grab Yoshi. Just make sure I don't stomp that P-switch. That'd be really unfortunate. And it is right... No, one more pixel. I think it's right here. This doesn't look right to me. Why doesn't this look right to me? I think it's because my screen isn't displaying the colors properly. No, I'm pretty sure this is right. What's the point of jailbreaking? To be able to use a hex editor and mod loader on your Super Mario World cartridge. I don't know why this isn't, like, the shading in the bush doesn't look the same on my screen as it does in the picture. But I think it is actually the correct spot. I think my screen is just washed out. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty convinced. And now with him bouncing up and down, does this look right? Yeah, it does. Yeah, this is correct. Okay, I don't know, that was weird. Alright, so now I need to come over here. Just move it a little bit, actually. It's right here. Okay, and then I walk up to Yoshi. And I want to be one more pixel over. I've gotten pretty good at doing like single frame inputs for left and right to move just like 1 pixel. It's like kind of tough actually to do short input like that. But like 1 or 2 frame inputs are pretty hard. But it's like a skill I have now. It's not very useful, but all right, this looks good. Oh yeah, and then these two I can walk against the P-switch for. I think I could have also for some of these other ones. Anyway. So, first, I need to... Oh, this is like way over here, huh? I think it's like about here. Yeah, this looks right. Okay, so now... Should just be right here, I think. Looks right. And then 1 more pixel. Should be right here. Yo, Mr. L314, you donated like 50 bucks yesterday. Thank you for another 25. Most money used to come from donations. Well, let me keep that trend going. Drinking game for chat. Every time Seth gets a sub, take a drink. Please don't do that. Okay, No. Alright, and then there's some other stuff that I'm not supposed to tell the chat. Please no one do that. I don't want that to happen. Alright, yeah, I should be in the right pixel right here. So, here we go. The coin count should become N9. It didn't do that. Uh-oh. Did the coin count change at all? Okay, no, I'm pretty worried now. Let me try collecting a coin, because... Yeah, no, something's wrong. I did something wrong. I know... Okay, so the thing is, I do know that it's partially working, because if you look up next to the Mario X6, there is a little spot below that. So I know that the writes are happening because that spot comes from the writes that I'm doing. I don't know if anybody noticed when that showed up. I wasn't paying attention to chat. So no, the run's not rip. I just have to redo all these. Let me think about which one. Actually, this is the problem you were having yesterday? Well, I wonder if I messed something up in the instructions. It showed up a long time ago. Okay. It should have showed up, I think, around here. Wait. No, it should have shown up here. E9 P-switch was a little left. Wait, E9 P-switch. Well, if the P-switch was off, then I would have crashed the game, probably. Oh, that garbage tile shows up when the infinite glitch happens. Infinite time glitch happens. That makes sense, too. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, you're right. That's when it happened. Hey, Furious. Alright, I'm gonna... So I don't actually know if any of the stuff that I just did was effective. I don't know if any of the stuff I just did wrote any bytes. I think I'm just gonna try it again from all the way back here, which is kind of unfortunate. But I really have no way of verifying if any of the stuff I've just done worked. But it seems like, well, something definitely failed. So I think I'm gonna have to do it all again from here. Yeah, I don't know what's messed up. That's unfortunate. You think you saw me write a pixel off at some point? It's possible. Oops. Alright, let's put the P switch where it needs to go. Which is right here. Alright, I'll try and do these a little bit more quickly. I think I can. But I guess do try and verify for me that I'm doing them right. There. I know a lot of programming languages. It's like almost not even worth answering the question because it doesn't take me longer than like a day to learn a new programming language, so they're all structured basically the same. Well, not all of them, but there's only so many different kinds of structurings, and it just doesn't take me very long to learn a new language. Let's see. I think it's here. Yeah. And there's 2 left. Great. Oh, oops. Okay. So now we do this stuff again. So let's see, where is it? Oh, this is over here. Should be right there. So like, theoretically, these I should just be redoing work that I've already done, and like none of these are actually doing anything, but one of them seemed like they were wrong, probably. There's that. Emily Sunpie, thank you for $5. Do you know of any other old school games that has code execution exploits? I know there's some Pokemon games that do. Castlevania Symphony of the Night is another one that I've seen. Sockfolder did that one. Yoshi's Island, that is Super Mario World 2, that does. Alright, so I have to do this stuff again. Let me just think about this for a sec. Is this going to work? Yeah, it will. Hold on. What's the code here? F5. Yeah, this will work. So I'm using F2, F3, F4. Yeah, okay, this will work. Just want to make sure it wasn't going to fail because of stuff that I previously did, but it should work. This feels like it's the same pixel that I was standing on up here. Wait, it is. Why would I stand on the... Something's wrong. Something is wrong with my instructions. This can't be the same as this, so like... Where am I supposed to put the P switch? So the P-switch pictures are right. But I think I'm supposed to be 1 pixel farther to the left. I'm gonna open this in emulator. I think this picture right here is wrong. And that would explain why it wasn't working for... who was it? I don't remember who was trying it. Mr. L, was it? Okay, hold on. So I'm doing this in emulator. I'm not going to just like show the whole thing. Anyway, just because this shouldn't take me very long to verify. So hold on. So let's see. So let's go back here. P switch is supposed to be... right here, so you can see enough of it. P switch. Oh, whoops. Okay, so there's the emulator. So the P switch. Let me grab this P switch. Bring it over here. And walk to the left. One of these pictures is wrong. One of these pictures is wrong. Let's see, so I come over. One more pixel. Okay, so now if I look at 3DO, D4, this is correct. So this one is actually correct, and the other one was wrong. Let me just look. So 81 and F3. So these are actually, this picture is correct. It was the other one that's wrong. Welcome back, Ryusaki the Mage here. Ryusaki the Mage, which is like Ryusaki is a character in Death Note, I think, right? Something like that. Anyway, thank you for subbing with Twitch Prime. But I think this picture, and this picture is probably right. I think this picture is wrong. So let's try this again. Oops. Oh, whoops. Let's go back to emulator. So I think that's where the picture says to put it. So I throw this up and come over here. So let's see where the spits. So I think this picture is wrong. So this is the spot that it says to stand, the picture does. But if I look at the hex editor, so 8.1 and F4. Wait, 8.1. Oh, well, this is the Yoshi pick. The Yoshi's still at 8.1, but that doesn't matter. But F4 is correct. But this should be D4 and not D5. So I did move 1 pixel too far. So this is wrong. This picture is wrong. You're supposed to be standing. The picture is supposed to look like this. But this is very easily solvable. Okay, cool. So now this says D4, which is correct. So let's take a screenshot of this. I'm going to close the emulator. So let's resolve this. So this is the wrong picture. Get out of here. Get up on out of here. Cool. So it's very easy to redo this, though. And in fact, oh yeah, that means all the other rights need to be redone too, unfortunately, but at least I figured out the problem. Okay, so let's do it on console. Let's fix it. Console. So let's redo everything. Well, I don't have to redo the spits. The spits are fine. I do have to place the shell, the P switch again. Right here. And then I need to place Yoshi again. Let's see. So yeah, Yoshi goes here. And then... Cool. I'm glad we could figure this out without having to, like, restart the whole thing, too. So this is the actual spot I'm supposed to stand. Alright. Well, it took a bit of time, but we got there. Just have to redo a bunch of stuff. Not the biggest deal, though. I don't know how that happened, that I took a picture from the wrong spot. So then, this is, yeah, I can just walk up against this. Yeah, okay. So it goes there, and then... I'm really glad I noticed, though. That was just, like, that was just me remembering where I was standing in the previous spot. And, like, that it was weird that I had to stand in the same spot twice. Okay, and then this is the right spot. Whoops. Alright, so now we can move on. Now we can move on. So F2 is way over here. Should be this spot right here. And grab the P switch, move it over here, I think. Looks good. And then I walk to the left. The P switch, by the way, is always going to be at the exact same on-screen X coordinate, X and Y coordinates. It's the on-screen coordinate that matters. When I collect the mushroom, that is. Okay. Alright. Now we're into this one. Yay. Well, I'm glad that there was actually a problem with my thing, and the person who was having trouble with the coin counter was not insane, and that they can now proceed with the route. I can't remember who it was. Anyway. That's good. Grab the P switch, bring it all the way back here. Too far. I think it's right here. One more pixel. Should be right there. Okay. So go back over here. Move Yoshi to the right a bit. That looks right. I'm actually gonna write something in. So now I'm on this one right here. When's the blindfold run? I did at some point consider doing that, but... That's interesting though. That means, so like all this time I was writing some values to other parts of RAM. It's probably just unused stuff, but anyway. Alright, so we bring Yoshi way back over here. This is the one that I was like kind of confused about because of the shading. I think it's right here. And right here. So there's, after this one we should get confirmation that the coin count becomes N9. Alright, so this one is all the way over here. I think it's this spot. And then the P-switch. Oh yeah, I can walk against the P-switch and pick it up. Looks good. One more pixel. Should be right here. Looks good. Coin count became N9, so everything has worked so far. Well, actually, that's not necessarily true, but it's probably true. Alright, and then 8C. Alright, last one. Should be over here. Yeah, because we have the P-switch for reference. I think it's right here. Looks good. Yeah. And after this, we'll have the coin counter. I can just walk against it. So it should be right here. Good. And right here. Cool. So we got the coin counter, the coin display now, so there's no more pictures for the rest of this, so I don't have to like lean in real close. Anyway, so at this point, I want to place Yoshi, then the P-switch, then Mario, with Yoshi and the P-switch like facing right while I place those, and Mario facing left. So, and then I also, when I place the P-switch, I need to be walking left from the P-switch so that it's near the right edge of the screen. Anyway, so here it doesn't even matter, like, oh, actually, let's go over this side. Let's see, it's A5. Oh, I see. This is just kind of in the way. So it's A5, then C3, and Mario needs to go down to 5-4. This is like way easier now. Then A6, so I can actually get in position before I get on Yoshi too, and it'll automatically make me face the same direction he is. A6, C2. 53. Oh, I just landed in the right spot. Cool. L2 C1. So L2 is like way over here. C1. 52. So I overshot, so I have to do the screen scroll to correct my position again. I just want to highlight which one I'm on just so I don't forget. 22 C0 51. 22 is going to be way over here. And then G4. G4 B950. Alright, so now when I spin jump, you notice the P-switch moves over left by 1. So now I don't even have to move the P-switch anymore, except for one time. I have to move it one time. But beyond that, I don't have to move the P-switch anymore. I do just still need to be standing to the left of it, though, and I have to be at a pixel-perfect spot. But it simplifies things a little bit, just a little bit. Alright. So at this point, oh yeah, I didn't really explain what I'm doing. At this point I'm trying to write something where I can write a lot of bytes of data into memory really fast. And so that's what I'm doing. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Okay, so then A5. Let's move him way over here, I guess. A5. Then D5. $66. C5. So when I press A to dismount Yoshi, it automatically moves the P switch over 1. So anyways, so C5 65. C8 64. Shy Cohen, thank you for $5. Hey Seth, don't read on stream some other stuff. Okay. Cool. Yes. Thank you. Thanks for the money, thanks for the other stuff. Alright. Did I just do that one? Oh, no, I didn't do P5 63. Definitely didn't do that one. P5. See there, you could see the P switch move over. Then it's 63. F7 62. Let me go all the way over here. So F7 62. C5 61. I can't do this over here. Welcome back, Meme Bars here. Thank you for subbing with Twitch Prime. C5 61. I should have highlighted it. N8 60. So watch as I dismount Yoshi. The P switch moved over one. Sorry, I'm in 860. $13.59. $70.58. Alright, there's 4 bytes left, so we're getting pretty close. E057. I should just do it over here. E057. N456. G455. G455, I didn't highlight it. And then here's the last one. Things may crash at this point or else everything works anyway. I'm gonna try it. F054. F0. $54. Here we go. Didn't crash. Cool. So let's take a look. 34, 33, 32, 31. So as I do this, you pay attention to the bonus star counter. 30, 29, and the P switch also moves over still. Then, yeah, the only thing I need to do at this point is I need to go. Okay, well, actually, this is past. This is actually at the star bonus star counter is actually at 127. I actually need to get it down below 0. So I'm gonna pick up the P switch and move it left a bunch until it's at about. What? Let's look at the directions. So grab the P switch, bring it left until while facing left, the coin count says 27. But you don't want to overshoot this by very much. And so the bonus star counter says 16. So now at this point, I kick that up there. And then I move to the right. Place. I'm actually gonna okay. Actually, I'm gonna do something else first. I'm gonna move Yoshi out of the way just a little bit. I don't want to be dismounting Yoshi with a spin jump. Okay. So, okay. Place Mario to the sorry, it's grab the P switch, bring it left until while facing left your coin count says 27. Okay, and the bonus star counter says 16. Good. Pick it up, move to the right. So I need to stand at A7. Alright, so at this point I spin jump 17 times until the bonus star counter says 255. So this is kind of the last chance for it to crash. Didn't crash. Okay, so now the P switch kind of warped around to this side. That's because it wrapped around past 0 to 255. Alright, so now we're at 255 and it's time to start writing the jailbreak. So at this point I'm pretty confident everything's gonna work. The only thing is maybe I wrote down the instructions wrong, but I don't think so. So here we go. This is gonna take a while. This will probably take like a half hour at this point, but once it's done, the jailbreak should install. And I only used a single controller. Everything was... It took me a while, and I had to like redo some stuff, but it was all pretty easy to execute at least. Anyway, so we go to A7. Oh yeah, you can actually keep staying at A7, which is where you were before. Anyway, you spin jump 254, 253. And C7, D5, D7. So if I do a byte wrong, I can actually move the P switch a little bit to the right, and I can like redo bytes. So if you notice me doing an incorrect byte, do point it out, because I can fix it if you do. Alright, 249 is F248. Sorry if I'm not very interactive with the chat during this part. It's just a little bit hard to like do this stuff while also like it's just like requires kind of all of my attention. That's 247 is M6 M8. 245 is 16D6 6. Thanks to the mods for keeping chat from going nuts when I'm not paying attention to them. Appreciate it. 70, 32, 74. So it's 70, 32, 74. Okay, I'm at 239. Which is, 74 three more times. A4, 6. Notice that the P switch is still moving over by left by 1 pixel when I jump. $70, 32, 72. N51. Okay, so I'm at 229. Yeah, so the above 200, the bonus star display gets kind of glitched out, and the tens digit is just like a weird tile. But once it goes below 200, it'll look like it says like 99, but it's actually 199. Yeah, Mr. L has been doing a lot of work in the last couple streams, so I really appreciate that. And also been giving me money, which I also like and appreciate. 229 is K808. $227 is J6P4. Sweet. Got a 1-up. G57. $48.08. That's the letter O, by the way. 221 is J6P3. Okay, I'm at 219 is I311. G0, oh yeah, go ho. I did this yesterday. Go ho. Go
Oh. N5 C7. D1 C7. E3. Oh, whoops, that's way over here. Alright, so we are at 209. This is the last glitchy tile for the 10s digit. 209 is 7-4. The number 7, the number 4. 207 is G9 C7. .205 is D1 C5. .203 E3 0. No, it's over here. .201 is 80 G9. Alright, so we're out of the glitchy digits now. This is index 199. It's not actually 99. It's because every frame the like hundreds or the 100 digit gets subtracted. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The number gets 100 subtracted from it, and then the it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Okay, 199 is 36. A0 48. Hey, look, it's the P switch. It's moved over so much. 96. J4 P3. Yeah, this is the only method that anyone's done for like a large-scale code injection so far that doesn't require multi-taps or a Game Genie or some other device. Just a single controller. So that's what sets it apart. F1 is the next bytes. Okay, so we're at 93, which is 26 3 times. .64 K8. 5 K8. .48 M4. 23 G6. I'm like pretty talented at knowing roughly where these numbers lie. Just like this is a skill that I have now. Like A through P and 0 through whatever. Like I can just look at a number and kind of tell where it is. It's a pretty useless skill. 82 is 58. 81. It's 1 K8. .79. 32 M4. What happens if I mess up? Probably the game crashes, but there's a chance that if I mess up, the hex editor or the jailbreak will get installed and I'll actually be able to fix it with the hex editor, and it'll just have like some broken functionality until I fix it. I actually had that happen once. It was kind of crazy. Just like the down button didn't work and like select plus right didn't work or something. But I was able to actually fix the hex editor with the hex editor because I still had enough functionality where I could edit it. No, there's no checksum for this one. There was for the Flappy Bird payload, because we didn't want to like spoil what was going to happen until it actually happened. 15:00. 16M4. Let's see, 73. 24 G6. $71. P3 I3. G8 P1. Now, if I make a mistake and I notice it, I don't have to restart. I can actually just move the P switch over a pixel or two, and then just redo whatever byte I messed up. So it's actually it's not a big deal if I mess up, as long as you guys catch it, or if I catch it. This is compiled assembly, yeah, or I guess assembled assembly. Anyway, I'm on E9 M3. Let me make sure this was M3. Yeah, 06. 64 is N9A5. K86. Someone says I messed up E9. I think they were just making a mistake, making a joke, but not really sure. I don't think I'm gonna redo it because nobody else said anything. I guess, yeah, you can check the clip maybe. This might be too old at this point. Anyway, 59 is J2 M3. L4 15. Sorry, 50. L4 15. I hit J2. I don't think I made a mistake. I don't know. I think there would be more people saying something if I did. 155 is A54. The clip seems fine to you? Oh, okay. Good, thank you for checking. 53 is K82. One is J2 M2. Alright, a couple people checked and it's good. Thank you for checking. I think it was just a joke, but it's not really a great thing to joke about. Just because it's gonna waste time. I don't know. 48 is 58.3. I guess maybe that's your goal, I don't know. There are people who do things like that. I would hope a lot of them have already been banned by my chat. 45. D6 M2. O6. Let's scroll down. I'm at 142. Did somebody say ban? 42 is 26-3. Is K8 D6. 38 is 22 G4. It's 52 K8. P0 G4. P1 G5. A7 18. What's why you should use a multi-controller method? I don't know. This procedure isn't really any harder than the multi-tap method. It's like a little bit harder, a little bit slower maybe. You have to do a few more pixel perfect things, but it's really like pretty close in like difficulty and time. It's just like required a bunch of research to figure out how to do it in the first place. D3 9. 128 is D3 9. G6 G9 P0. D3 16. (41-9). We're like about halfway done. A little bit more than halfway done with this part. 0024. G5 13. O0 H0. Ooh ho. Oops. Got distracted by my own witticism. Ooh ho. I don't even know. 32 41 21. G5 07. K8 KO. Three zero. F3 20. F3, ooh. Ooh. And index 100 is G9. Alright, 7th inning stretch. If you haven't stretched in a while, get up and, yeah, maybe do some jumping jacks, I don't know. I'm sweating a bit. It's not even that warm. Is there a reason you don't just task this? Well, this procedure is something that I want people to be able to do on their consoles, so task wouldn't help people do that at all. Welcome back, Chris into... No, I didn't mean that. I mean, thank you for 200 bits. It's for the stretch. Happy Canada Day. Oh, it is Canada Day. Happy Canada Day, everybody. Happy Canada Day. Especially if you are in Canada right now. Or just, you know, come from there. Or just like Canada. Happy Canada Day. Alright. Let's continue. Ooh, there's a Canadian flag emote? What's that? Oh, it's an emoji. Oh, is that from... I don't even know. Anyway. Alright, so we're moving on. Index 99 is 10. 97 is E13. 95 is G909. Let's see, 93. No, 7. Is that number 7 maybe? NO7. Number... K809. G496. '87. We got K2C7. D1C9. F9K2. Yeah, it's not decimal or hexadecimal, it's like some weird... It's like decimal, but the tens digit just keeps going up past 9. That's what this is. Okay, we have 4093. K8P1. Hexaflexadecimal. I really like that. I'm also going to start calling it hexaflexadecimal. Welcome back, Monkey Man Boy here. Thanks for subbing with Twitch Prime. Alright, calm down everybody. 75 is J656. (090) 1541. Alright, I'm on 68. P4. Which is FE. Okay, we're into the installer now, I think. Or it's at least the data. Yeah, I know where we are. 90. Yeah, I know exactly where we are. Huh. That's cool. 90, 92. Eh. 306. C8, K2. K2, P4. O, or 0, F7. F7, C7. D0, 0. J1, 06. K2. Alright, we're getting pretty close now. I think we might be able to see the end. Well, not quite. Close. Alright, we're index 50, so we have 479. Go all the way down here. Where are we? F7, C7. D0, 65. J1, 3. G2, 05. I think now, yeah, now we can see the end of the dock from here. K8, D6. .38 is 3, H5. F3, D6. Three H5. Alright, we have F3, D6. P5, N1. G9, 1. H1, E1. Okay. Thought I might have spin jumped twice, but I didn't. Alright, here we are. We're in the last little bit right here. 24. 8, 9, I3. G9, 32. J4, 1. E1, E0. C2, H1. That's like a... No, never mind. kind of like an organic compound, but C2H1 is definitely not a real organic compound. Alright, 16 C2H1. Alright, 3 more bytes. G3B2. Last one, 04. Alright. At this point, I'm gonna go to A7. Doesn't even matter. Yeah, if I messed up, I messed up. Anyway, I'm gonna spin jump until this hits 0, and then Jailbreak should be installed. Unless you guys saw any problems with what I did. Here we go. Froze. Because that's what it's supposed to do. Okay. Anyway, I pulled that joke before. Anyway, that's what it's supposed to do when So that's probably good, actually. You want to find out if it worked? Alright, I'm gonna reset now. Nintendo doth present save file C. Eh? Alright, it looks good. Yeah. So here we go. For those of you who had no idea what the hell I was doing that whole time, this is what I was doing that whole time. This is a hex editor built into Super Mario World. So I think it's this value. If I increment this, I go from small Mario to this one. Small Mario to big Mario. Welcome back, Alex Theal ST here. Or Alex Theist, I don't know. Alex Theist. Something like that. And also welcome back Riley ZZZ here. Thank you guys for subbing on Twitch Prime. And also welcome back Bernalopes. I think I missed that one a moment ago. Yep. Thank you guys all for subbing on Twitch Prime. So yeah, we can get cape. So we got a cape here. We can get firepower. We can go back to cape. And then I can go to these invalid power states. Here's power up state 5, which is the one I was using. And then I can go up to power up state 15, which is what I was using at the end. Looks familiar. And then I can keep going to power up state EA, which is where Mario moons you. And he turns into a question mark block if you run to the side. Or if you run fast enough, he actually turns invisible. Yeah, but then he moons you again, because he's just rude like that. Let's check out, let's see. So here's the ROM bank, or sorry, SRAM bank that has the mod in it. So if I press select and R, it has a valid mod, so it doesn't do anything, but lets me play the game at full speed. And well, okay, I guess I actually haven't beat the level yet, but if I go to page 14, oops, and I go to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, I can beat the level. Oops. I love the little like Mario symbol where it's like just this piranha plant thing that never actually shows up on the overworld, but for some reason the graphics there. Like, this is a graphic that's in the game for some reason, but I don't think they ever actually used it. Oh yeah, actually that level's kind of funny. I'm gonna go back to it because when you have the hex editor open this level, the like water stuff gets replaced with the hex editor, just because that's where I'm drawing. Anyway, it's just kind of funny.
It looks very silly. And like I can still move the cursor around and stuff on there. Anyway, let's beat the level again. So, yeah, anyway, it works. So then, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sure. So here, I can get the secret exit by using this value instead of the other one. So this is basically what I was doing when I did that, the code injection 11 exit speedrun. Whoa, okay. That was interesting. Let's see. I think... Let's see what happens. Whoops. That was some weird graphics, actually. Look at that. Anyway. I think I can also, do some fun stuff with Bowser. In regards to the VC ace the other day, do you think using a no-op, something to offset shellcode? I have no idea what you mean by that. I don't think using a no-op's really helpful. No. You can add any name to the credits, yeah. Alright, so I don't want to beat this one normally, so it's okay. Oops. Alright. I'm just gonna intentionally take damage. Just faster. Oh wait, actually no, I don't remember. I don't remember the memory address I need to edit. Okay. Okay. I actually need to look this up. Hold on. Or it should be. Let me look at this real quick. 1434. Let's see, I think it's something 33. Wait. No, I don't remember. Let me look up what I want to look up. Shoot. Search.
So it should be... Should be in here. Oh, it's like way later. Okay, it's like 1533 or something. Or 50. Oh, maybe not. Hold on. What is it? F6. I guess I can just run the calculator. What? My calculator's crashed. What? How does a calculator crash? 142F plus F6. It's 1525. Okay. Alright. So here we go. Oh no! It's running the hex editor, but layer 3 is hidden. Alright. 1525. Select right. I'm at 34, so I need to go up right. No. My hex powers are gone. Why? Alright, well I crashed the game anyway. Anyway, I hope that didn't delete my jailbreak. It doesn't really matter, but... It didn't, okay. Anyway. Alright. Bowser too strong. Anyway, that's all I wanted to do today. I wanted to test out that route, and I thought I might as well stream it. So it works. If you want to try it for yourself, again, the stream title right now has it. But I'm gonna be making a video about tomorrow. I think I'm gonna try and make that video like a little bit longer and kind of go over all the steps. So it'll probably take me a little while tonight to get that video together, but yeah. So anyway, thanks everyone for coming by. Thanks Mr. L for some nice donations and everyone else. I got a lot of subs today. We had a big sub train. That was pretty cool. That was really fun. I always like that. I'm actually only 13 subs away from the next like sub tier where I get, I think, another emote or two. That's pretty close. I'll have to make sure and stream soon so I can hit that threshold. Yeah, thanks Mr. L also for doing a lot of modding and any other mods that were in here that I didn't notice. And yeah, just everybody else, thanks for coming by. And check tomorrow on my channel for the video. And yeah, I will see you next time.